I'm Mia, your American English coach.
I am Leo. Still trying to sound like one.
On English with Mia and Leo! Welcome! Here, you'll learn the English that Americans really speak in everyday life.
Every episode, we dive into one real-life situation with useful vocabulary, natural expressions, and real conversations.
Practice with our shadowing and speaking exercises to improve your fluency and pronunciation.
So don't just listen, speak with us. Let's get started.
Meeting someone for the first time. Picture this. You're at a party. Or maybe it's your first day at work. Someone walks over, smiles, and says, "Hi." Now what?
Easy. I panic.
Really?
Absolutely. My brain suddenly forgets every English word I've ever learned.
Don't worry, you're definitely not the only one. Today, we're going to teach you exactly what to say when you meet someone for the first time. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to start a conversation naturally and confidently. And remember, don't just listen. Speak with us. The first meeting. Hey, is this seat taken?
Nope. Go ahead.
Thanks. I'm Mia.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leo.
Nice to meet you too. So, what brings you here today?
I'm just grabbing some coffee before work. How about you?
Same here. I swear, coffee is keeping me alive today.
I know that feeling. I'm running on coffee too.
What do you do?
I'm a graphic designer. And you?
I teach English.
Oh, that's awesome!
Thanks. Well, it was really nice meeting you.
You too! Let's talk about it. That conversation sounded really simple.
Because that's exactly how most first conversations are. A lot of learners think they need impressive vocabulary. They don't. Americans usually keep first conversations short, friendly, and relaxed. The goal isn't to impress someone. The goal is to make them feel comfortable.
So I shouldn't introduce myself with, "Good afternoon. It is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Only if you're traveling back to the 1800s. Nobody talks like that today. Instead, just say, "Hi, I'm Mia. Nice to meet you." That's it. Simple is natural.
After "nice to meet you," what do I say? Sometimes my mind just goes blank.
That's where one simple question can save you. Ready? What brings you here?
Ooh, I like that one.
Americans use it all the time. Why are you here today? Maybe you're at a conference, a birthday party, a concert, a coffee shop. This isn't just asking why you're somewhere. It's saying, "I'd like to know more about you." That's why it feels warmer than, "Why are you here?" Here are a few more questions Americans ask all the time. What do you do? Where are you from? How do you know Sarah? Have you been here before? Is this your first time here? Those questions keep the conversation going.
The first time someone said, "What's up?" I looked at the ceiling.
Unfortunately, the answer wasn't the lights. You can answer, "Not much," "Not a lot," "Just chillin'," "Pretty good."
Okay. What's the difference between "How are you?" "How's it going?" "What's up?" "Have you been?" They all mean the same thing, right?
Not exactly. Let's break them down. If I meet someone for the first time, I'd probably say, "Hey, how's it going?" It's friendly, it's relaxed, and here's the funny part. I'm usually not expecting a 5-minute story about your life.
So if I answer, "My knee hurts, my cat ran away, and my rent went up,"
I'd probably think, "Wow, we're getting personal really fast." Usually people just say, "Pretty good," "Doing well," "Not bad." Can't complain. Then they keep talking.
I've noticed something. Americans ask lots of questions.
That's true. Questions keep the conversation alive. If you only answer, yes, no, good, the conversation dies. Think of it like tennis. One person hits the ball, the other person hits it back. If you catch the ball and never throw it back, game over. Americans expect conversations to bounce back and forth. Example, where are you from? Spain. And then silence. Conversation dead. Instead, where are you from? I'm from Spain. How about you? See the difference? Here's another tip. Americans love talking about pets. If someone mentions their dog, ask another question. Trust me, they'll probably show you 47 pictures. You want another tip? Americans often compliment people immediately. For example, love your jacket. Nice shoes. That's a cool backpack. That's an awesome watch. Compliments are conversation starters. Here's another one. Americans love reacting. When someone is explaining something, try these. No way. Seriously? That's awesome. That's cool. That's interesting. Good for you. Nice. Sweet. Exactly. Those tiny reactions make you sound alive. Many learners don't know this. Nice to meet you. Usually when you're first introduced. Nice meeting you. Usually when you're saying goodbye. Example. It was nice meeting you. Have a good one.
What about this one? What are you into?
This is gold. Much more modern than, what are your hobbies? Example. What are you into? Oh, I'm really into photography. I'm into hiking. I'm into video games. Young Americans say this all the time.
Or, what have you been up to?
This sounds much more natural than, what have you done recently? Example. Hey, good to see you. What have you been up to? Shadowing practice. Great job! Let's finish with one last shadowing practice. Repeat after me and try to copy my pronunciation and rhythm.
Ready? Let's do it.
Greetings! How's it going? What's up? How've you been? Starting the conversation. What brings you here? What do you do? Where are you from? How do you know Sarah? Have you been here before? Is this your first time here? Getting to know someone better. What are you into? What have you been up to? Ending the conversation. It was nice meeting you. Have a good one.
Awesome! Thanks for speaking with us today.
Remember, fluency doesn't come from just listening, it comes from speaking.
So keep practicing, keep speaking,
And we'll see you in the next episode of English with Mia and Leo.